Now we're going to talk about 3, 4, and 5, and which rod do you want? And that can be a really tricky situation. I mean, these rods are a personal decision, and it's kind of a big deal. So I would say that the 3 weight, super fun rod, 12 to 18-inch trout. It's lightweight, right? So if you like swinging soft hackles, if you like fishing real light sink tips, or even maybe the lighter sinking poly leaders with a soft tackle plus size fly, some of the pitfalls to a 3 weight maybe would be good stiff wind, and then depending on the size of river you're at and the size of the quarry you're chasing. So you want to pick the rod based on the size of fish you're going after for sure. Once you get into that 12-foot 4 weight, I think that's kind of like, that's the John Q. Everyman's Trout Spey in the Beulah lineup. And that's a rod where it can cast Skagit, it can cast Scandi, it can cast a T8 sink tip, it can handle the bigger flies. You can go up to T11. You could even put like a 10-foot piece of 8-9-foot piece of T14 on it. It's going to handle wind. It's going to handle medium, large, and large size rivers. And that's going to be the Trout Spey that I think should be everybody. If it's your first Trout Spey, the 12-foot 4 weight in our series should probably be your first, unless you know you're in smaller waterway with smaller trout. The 12-foot 5 is an interesting rod. I would say that's kind of getting, Rogue, Klamath, Trinity, steelhead rod. You could be a Deschutes guy that kind of says, well, I love trout fishing and I love steelhead fishing, and I want one rod to do it all. 12-foot 5 would do that work. And when you get into Wyoming on the North Platte, when you get into Canada, when you get into Alaska, and these 24, 25, 26, 27, 10-pound trout, that 12-foot 5 is going to do it. And realistically, that 12-foot 5 weight is just 50 grains lighter than most good 6-weight Spey rods on the market. So it's fun, it's light in hand, but it also does a lot of work. So that one's kind of a specialty rod. The 3 weights are light rod, and our 4 weight is kind of the John Q. Everyman rod. And that should hopefully help you decide on which one you want to go with if you're interested in these Beulah Platinum G2s.